thank you for joining Helen's Kitchen. I'm making some brownie type cakes with caramel, and I'm using an already packaged quick and easy type of already made cake mix. I got Pillsbury Devil's Food Cake, and what I'm gonna do is it asks for 3 eggs, oil, and water. I'm only gonna put 2 eggs. I'm gonna empty this. And I'm only going to put 2 eggs is all I'm going to put. 1. And 2. And then over here is my oil. I'm going to go ahead and put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 spoons of oil, teaspoons of oil. Okay. Then I'm going to put some water in it. I'm going to go ahead and put in, where's my, I'm not going to use a blender today because I don't have that much room here on my counter this morning because, okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put a 1/2 cup of water slowly into the mixture. I'm not going to make it watery like if you were to make a actual cake. I'm going to make it a little bit more thicker than usual. So I'm getting a little messy here. This is like, I like to do things quick and easy because I work a lot. So I try to cut time. Usually I would throw this into my blender and do it all from scratch with flour. But I work a lot, so you want to do something tasty, quick, and still have it come out good. So this is what I do. I do a lot of inventing when I cook too, and it comes out really good. Okay. Okay, so there we go. We're mixing it all up really, really good. Make sure that you don't have no dry pieces in here. And once I get it all mixed up, I'll come back. Okay, anyways, here I am back. I already did the mixture. And I'm not going to put cupcake papers in or foils. I'm going to do it like a simple muffin type thing. Because remember, these are not cupcakes. And I'm going to go ahead and put a little over a spoon of the mixture in each one. And make sure you butter it really, really good because if you don't, they're going to stick. Remember, no papers, it'll stick. You can use cooking spray. I like to use the butter because it gives the bread a flavor. Okay. Put it on pause. I'll get the dishes here. Okay, now after we put all the mixture in here, you notice I didn't fill it up to the top because they're going to rise. They're not going to rise normal like if you were making a cake, but they are going to rise. Okay, right here I have some cooked apple that I made last night, and I sweetened it with sugar and cinnamon. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get this apple and get very little, and I'm going to go ahead and set it on top of a few of them, just like that. And that's what I'm going to do there. Then over here I got cajeta, It's caramel, homemade caramel filling that I made last night also. I try to cover them up because it's going to be like a chocolate apple cake type thing. And see, I made it like a thick consistency. And it's homemade caramel. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and set that right in the middle. Because it's going to melt. And it's going to get all over the place like gooey. So you're going to put that in the middle and kind of like push it in a bit. So it cooks with the chocolate. Just give it a slight push. Don't push it to the bottom though. Just push it in so it sticks in there. Look, like that. Okay, so we have some caramel ones and we have some apple ones. Then I'm going to top it with some cinnamon, fresh ground cinnamon. And I'm only going to put a little bit on top of the apple ones. I'm going to pop these in an oven on 350. And when they're done, I'll show you what they look like. There we got our apple chocolate and our chocolate caramel. Believe me, these little suckers come out tasty. You might think, what the heck is this girl doing? But once you try them, you'll enjoy them. Let me pop them in the oven for between 35 to 40 minutes and I will get back to you with the finished product. Thank you. Okay, well, I took them out of the oven and this is what they look like. You can see the caramel going into like a mud pie type thing. Look at that. Doesn't that look delicious? It just melts right in there. That's why I tell you to make sure you put it on top and a little bit in. Don't let it touch the bottom because it'll get stuck on the bottom. It'll caramelize and it'll get really sticky and hard. You don't want it to overcook the caramel. And look at, that's the way it looks. Those are the caramel ones. And these are the apple ones, chocolate apple type. So we're going to let them cool down. And then I'm going to go ahead and set them over here on some parchment paper that I already laid out on a big serving tray. And I'll get back to you as soon as I finish taking them out and they cool down. And we'll taste them. Okay? I'll be back shortly. Okay, we are back now. All of them cooled down. We got the caramel ones and the apple ones. They cooled down. I set them on the tray. And remember, on this recipe, it's very important that you only add 2 eggs. Because if you add 3, the cake is going to be really fluffy and light. And it won't hold the caramel or the apple. It'll rip apart. And you want your dough to be a little bit thick. That way it holds it in and it doesn't come out or it doesn't absorb it like a sponge. See how nice that this one came out? This is the caramel one. You can see the caramel in there nice and melted inside. Well, hopefully you guys make these, try them out. It kind of gives a little bit delicious to your regular cakes that people make. All you really need is just a box of cake mix, 2 eggs, oil. You could either substitute the water with milk. I use water, and the caramel, well, it already has the milk in there, the cream, so you don't really need to put the milk. And it's really easy. It doesn't take that long. It's tasty. It's something different. So hopefully you guys will try it. If you have any questions, go ahead and leave me messages on the link below. If you guys want me to try to make anything different, I make desserts. I make food, Italian, Chinese, Mexican, Salvadorian. I make all kinds of different foods. If you guys want to see me make something, go ahead, leave it in the link below, and I'll be happy to try it, whatever it is you guys want me to make. Okay, hope you guys enjoy this. Have a good day and see you soon. Bye bye.